Right, on today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Boris Karloff's depiction of the iconic Frankenstein monster from the 1931 classic Frankenstein. Now, this is a mask put out by Trick or Treat Studios. It was sculpted by Justin Mabry, and as far as the sculpt goes, because I'll get into the good things about this first, the sculpt, I think, is absolutely incredible. Now, Justin Mabry is an unbelievable sculptor, to be honest, and to have somebody as good as him owning a mass-produced mass company like Trick or Treat Studios, that's incredible. And he does. If you follow him on Instagram, you'll see the raw sculpts for Tots masks, and you realise just how good the raw sculpts actually are for a Tots mask. So I think they need to applaud him for that off the bat anyway, because there's not mass companies, especially mass-produced, putting out sculpts like this. You have to go custom for that, which obviously the price instantly hikes up, as it should, because the finish is better, and it's handmade, it's custom stuff, so it should be more expensive. But as far as mass-produced masks, man, there's nothing like Tots, and I do think they get a bad rap for the quality control issues, which usually I'm alright for. However, this is a particularly terrible copy of a Tots mask, and the reason why, off the bat, when my copy turned up, the hair was completely stuck in the paint. So I don't know whether the paint hadn't dried and he just brushed the hair down, because the fringe itself was stuck in the paint finish. So I've had to pick it all out, and the problem with that is I basically have lost some of the hair, so now the fringe isn't long enough, so I'm probably going to have to rehair the front of the mask, which is an absolute nightmare, to be fair. So yeah, that's not ideal. And then also you've got random bits of hair, like across the nose and stuff, dried into the sculpt itself, and that's not great. So there's just like lots of little strands and stuff in the paint finish. And there's also, if you look around the mask, there's little air pockets, which is from the pull. So that's not great either. And I can deal with a bad paint finish, because that's to be expected for a £45 mask. But all that's like quality control issues from the factory, and that should be sorted out. There's no way that should be coming like that. So while I am very forgiving to Tots for the finishes and stuff, because I just understand you're not getting a 10 out of 10 finish for 45 quid. You're not going to find it. All that stuff that I've just spoke about is pretty inexcusable, to be honest. So this is actually probably the worst Tots mask I've actually received. I think I've got quite lucky with my copies that I've got. But all that aside, I mean, the sculpt is absolutely perfect. That's Boris Karloff, man. There's no way you can't see that that's Karloff. It's incredible. So if I seen a blank that looked that good, I'd pay 45 quid for it. So I've got no issue paying £45 for that copy, knowing that I'm going to have to rehaul it. So yeah, man, the only thing I would say is the sculpted bolts look very, very cheap, really. Because obviously they're sculpted rubber, they don't look the best. And as usual, the eyes aren't really painted the best. Usually I cut the eyes out, but I think I'm just going to keep these, because I think Frankenstein can look a bit dopey anyway. I think it's fine. I think that's almost part of the charm. So yeah, I'm all right with them eyes. I think they look fine. They're not perfect by any means, but yeah, there's some nice cracks and stuff, some nice shadowing in the cracks. You've got that gash there, which again, the blood work doesn't look great, but that's all paint issues, so again, I've got no issue with that. Even with the issues I got out of mine, which, like I say, it's the worst Tots mask I've had, it's still a sick pickup. I'm still very happy with that, and I do want to add more of the classic monsters to the collection, because they're just iconic, aren't they? Like, I genuinely do like the Universal Monsters films. I like Frankenstein, Creature, and the Wolfman are all great films, and not just for the time. They actually hold up today. Like, I can happily put them on, and you don't just appreciate them for what they've done but they are actually great films, I think, especially Frankenstein and the Creature. I think they are both incredible, and The Bride of Frankenstein is just beautiful in it. It's just a stunning film. Yeah, I do want to add more monsters to the collection because, like I say, they're just iconic, aren't they? But all in all, that's not my best top pickup by any means. But the sculpt alone, like Justin Mayberry's just captured Karloff perfectly there. I think it's absolutely incredible, and I'm more than happy to add that to the collection, even with all the issues that it's got. I still think for 45 quid, you're not going to get a better Frankenstein mask than that. I'm very happy with that, to be honest. Nice one. I'll call it there anyway. But if you did enjoy that video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. That'd be massively appreciated. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.